MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Texas Rangers and the Atlanta Braves. Almost time for these two to square off right after this. Mike Soroka, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, as you can see, he's a tall drink of water out there, especially on the mound. That can really work to your advantage because you work on more of a downhill plane and you typically get more extension to the plate on your release. The key, though, is that he has to be out front with his release point or he'll be more likely to miss up in the zone.
Into the box now, Shin-Soo Choo. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. And he fouls this one off.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Ball one. One pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike two. Clear skies this afternoon. 84 degrees is our first pitch temperature. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Soroka, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Bases are empty, one man out. Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop. The 1-2. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Ozuna at the track, the wall, gone. How about that? A solo home run for Elvis Andrus. As the Rangers strike first, it's 1-0.
Loved a homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
The right fielder, number 13.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
One strike.
Now the pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Two and one.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
3-1 now.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Gone. Back-to-back homers. Big Joey Gallo leaves the yard with a solo shot, as that'll give the Rangers a 2-0 lead.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Standing in now, Danny Santana. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And there's out number 2.
That is it. The third baseman, Todd Frazier.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded to first. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Rangers lead this one 2-0. Corey Kluber gets the starting assignment for the Rangers in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
On comes former Cy Young Award winner Corey Kluber. Might have the best right-handed breaking ball in baseball. Great velocity too, 94 to 96, and he'll throw that comebacker that he'll start at a left-hander's hip and bring it back over home plate. Big overhand breaking curveball. Not a true curveball, more of a slurve, but it's nasty. Does have a changeup. If he has all 3 of his pitches, he's nearly impossible to center.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. And the pitch.
Ball. Plane 11, 1-1.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
And that misses for ball 4. So an early base runner in the bottom half as they're trying to get one or both of those runs right back.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Digging in, Ozzie Albies. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch. Line toward right center. Santana is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting third, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's 0 for 5. From the stretch. Freeman is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. He's running. Strike taken to throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. No. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
1-1, here it is. And that's taken up and in for ball 2.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
Acuna stands at second with 2 gone. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. The 3 of us are back after this message and a word from our local stations. So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the at-bat. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
No strike.
Yanked fouled off to the right. One and one, here it comes.
No.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
High in the air out to center field. Inciarte's there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting seventh, the first baseman, Ronald Guzman.
So stepping in, Ronald Guzman. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Inciarte moving in. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
Robinson Chirino.
Into the box now, Robinson Chirinos, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one. The 1-1 home.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
The 3-1 pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Inciarte's there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Corey Kluber.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Corey Kluber. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Behind 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Well, this is where you have to be really aggressive. 1-2 count on an American League pitcher that rarely bats. Go right after him.
And it's fouled away. A runner on first with 2 away. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Oh, and he botches it. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. It's a 3-0 game.
Man, that was a comedy of errors right there. They're kicking the ball all over the yard, and the runner on first comes all the way around to score. So you wonder why managers retire early? There's your answer right there.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. A 1 pitch on its way. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Acuna coming in, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
So Elvis Andrus the next to bat as he sends it on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Rangers will have to be content with just the 1. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Rangers 3 and the Braves nothing. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher Travis d'Arnaud.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First offering on its way. And that's taken high and outside for ball one.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
That's inside. 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
The 2-0 is looked at for the first strike. All even now, 2-2. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Here's Ender Inciarte. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Chu giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
That is set. The third baseman, Johan Camargo.
So here's Johan Camargo to try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Two out, nobody on. Slapped hard the opposite way. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Batting in, the shortstop, Dansby.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Kluber pauses. 0-1 on its way. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Braves strand 1. They trail it here 3-0. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring up Joey Gallo.
The right fielder, number 13, Joey Gallo.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball, no.
Inner third let go. It's a called strike. Gallo, a 6'5" left-handed hitter, but throws right-handed. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Is in there for strike number 2. Sinker, 3-2 now. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Striding into the box, Danny Santana. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Third baseman, Todd Frazier.
Now at the plate, Todd Frazier, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Gallo, the runner at second with one away. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Here's Rougned Odor now, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. That evens it up, 1-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Grounded softly down the line toward first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And another foul ball. A swing and a ground ball to third. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
In now, Ronald Guzman. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot. Now the 2-0.
No.
And here he is in the third inning. Trouble again. He's just not able to find that comfort zone out there.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
Standing in, Robinson Chirinos. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Looking to minimize the damage here.
No.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. 1-2 to the Rangers catcher. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. A run for the Rangers thanks to the RBI double. We played 2.5. It's now 4-0 in favor of the Rangers. Bottom of the third now, and Mike Soroka will bat next.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Gallo is there to put it away for out number 1.
The right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna.
Back to the top of the order now, and that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. Back up the middle, and Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. Now a look and a throw back to second, and he'll dive back in safely. And that'll bring in the former top prospect Ozzie Albies. Pitches a cold strike. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Now the 0-1.
Ball.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 4-1 game.
The first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Two-run blast off the bat of Freddie Freeman as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna.
Marcell.
As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0. Three runs already home here. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike three.
Up next for Atlanta.
At the plate, Travis d'Arnaud looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Kluber sets his sights. Here's the delivery.
Ball. One ball, no strike.
Bases are empty here with two men out. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Ender Inciarte will be the next to bat, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Called strike 0-2.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well executed changeup, if he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
d'Arnaud is off of first with 2 away. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. but if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. We played 3 full. It's the Rangers 4 and the Braves 3. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. All set for the start of the 4th, and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Corey Kluber. First pitch coming. Here it is. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now.
Well, facing an AL pitcher at the plate, you certainly don't want to waste too many bullets on him. I expect this next pitch to be grooved right down the middle.
Misses, ball 2.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all, but hey, at least he's making the pitcher throw a few more pitches.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Acuna. He's there, but he drops it.
Hey, we came into this one wondering how he was going to throw on the mound. That all goes out the window. He just mixed in his second knock of the game. He's going to be smiling for a while on this.
So now to the plate, Shin-Soo Choo. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. From the belt, the pitch. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Now the 2-1. Drilled to first. Freeman's got it. 1 there. Now over to Freddie, and it's a double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Into the box now, Elvis Andrus. 1 for 2 with a solo shot that came back in the first inning. Here it comes now to Andrus. A ball and no strikes.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
A ball and 2 strikes. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Darno gathers it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Rangers 4 and the Braves 3. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And set to go is the third baseman, Johan Camargo. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard on the ground to second. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit, and that's in there. Base hit.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Into the box, Mike Soroka. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Trying to give himself up here, but this is foul, so the runners will return. The 1-1 home. And he tries to move those runners up a base, but this is a foul ball. The 1-2. And he tries to bunt here with 2 strikes, but he's out. So striding in, Ronald Acuna, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set and the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more on the next one.
1-0 pitch on the way. Runs coming fast and furious here. 4-3 our score as we play the 4th. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer.
The 1-2 is high and outside for a ball. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 2-2 one more time. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
This one's down to third. Frazier is there. Odor on to Guzman. They get them both, and that retires the side. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Don't touch that dial or the remote for that matter. More on the show right after this. All ready to go in the top of the fifth. And next it'll be the outfielder, Joey Gallo.
Joey Gallo.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bouncer to the left side. And this is going to be extra bases here to kick off the fifth. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Now batting, the center fielder, Danny Santana.
At the plate, Danny Santana grounded up the first baseline. No hits to this point. Ready with the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Count is 1-2 now. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Gallo leads off second with nobody out. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And it's 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rangers center fielder.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Now batting.
Here's Todd Frazier now. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball here. 0-1. From the stretch, left side. Swanson brings it in, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, the second baseman, Odor.
At the plate, Rougned Odor, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. Fouled away. Here's the 0-2. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. Rangers leave 1, and it remains a 4-3 game. So up steps Ozzie Albies, last year's recipient of the Silver Slugger Award for NL second baseman. First delivery to him on the way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he's way off balance with the swing there. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a good two-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Stepping in now, Freddie Freeman. As he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Marcell Ozuna. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch on its way. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And this is pulled hard but foul. They brought their gloves for that one out there. Here it comes on 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. This is foul right side.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Ready with the 1-2. Shoots this one over to first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down in the count and drive base hits the other way.
To the plate now, Ender Inciarte. As he'll take a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Freeman over at second. d'Arnaud on at first with 2 down. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. He'll come home with it. The tag's there from Chirinos. He is out at the plate. 2 left for Atlanta. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Chris Martin takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 55, Marquez. Leading off for Texas, the first baseman, Ronald.
Into the box now, Ronald Guzman. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Inciarte's there. One out.
Now batting, catcher, Robinson Chirino.
Stepping into the box, Robinson Chirinos. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
First offering on its way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Now here it comes. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike two.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
At the plate now, Corey Kluber. And he fouls this one off. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Rangers pitcher at the plate with a ball and a strike.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
(4-3) our score here as we play inning number 6. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. The pitch. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Here now the 2-2. Hit down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Too high. Ball 3.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. 4 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rangers. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Acuna's there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Rangers, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next will be the switch-hitting third baseman, Johan Camargo. first pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball.
Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. Gallo has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
The batter, number 7. Shortstop, Dansby.
Ready now, Dansby Swanson. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0.
Ball down.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
The 2-1 is looked at for ball 3. Hit the other way out toward right field. Gallo is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now back, the pitcher.
Nick Markakis will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Hitting for the Braves. Number 22, Nick Markakis.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second, fielded by Odor. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Score holds at 4-3. Grant Dayton is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 75, Grant Dayton.
Seventh inning ready to roll. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Shin-Soo Choo. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
No.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. Line but speared on a hop. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The back, number 1, shortstop, Elvis Andrews.
Elvis Andrews will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. And the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Breaking ball called just a bit low. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. And it's fouled away. Here it comes now to Andrus.
No.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Set. Here's the 3-1. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Popped him up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Rangers 4 and the Braves 3. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Santana patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Number 1, second baseman, Ozzie.
Ready once again, Ozzie Albies. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. Bases are empty. 1 man out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Line toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Nick Goody takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
Nick Goody.
Standing in now, Freddie Freeman, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. A ball and a strike now to the Braves' first baseman. The 1-1 home.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Fouled off. Fouled away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Santana is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the left fielder, Marcell.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball.
Albies, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Two and 2 to Marcell Ozuna.
Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Quick check on that tying run at first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Three runs, 11 hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score.
Ball.
Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Full count.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. 1 left for Atlanta. They still trail it here 4-3. Digging in the switch hitter, Danny Santana. He'll start us off in the 8th.
Danny Santana.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball 1. 1-0.
The 1-0.
Ball, no. 2-0.
'88 on a changeup. I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
Well, that's ball 3, and right now the Rangers would do anything to get that leadoff guy on.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly he saw something in that pitch that he liked out of the pitcher's hand, but that wasn't a pitch he was going to do a whole lot with.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff men on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
At the plate, Todd Frazier, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And this one's high and tight, backing him up 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Just hung in there on that one. Ready with another 2-2.
Full count.
And it's fouled away. Hit the other way out toward right field. Acuna on the move, and this one will bounce into the wall. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Stepping in now, Rougned Odor, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. A 1 pitch on its way. Swing and a liner. Foul. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 down.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Down the first baseline. The next 1-2 pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ronald Guzman.
Up next for the Rangers, Ronald Guzman. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The 1-0. Right side. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. And the insurance run comes across to score from third. Now a 5-3 game.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Hit back up the middle. Swanson scoops it up. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits here for Texas. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Texas is out in front, 5-3. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Cody Allen will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Jeff Mathis will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and now it'll be the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
We're playing 11, 1-1.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
In now, Ender Inciarte. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Previous showdowns with Cody Allen, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. The windup and the 0-1. Ball grounded toward Odor at second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the 2nd out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. Allen's ready. First pitch on its way. Hit softly down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. They're still down 5-3. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Darren O'Day will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Adam Duvall is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Jeff Mathis, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. now the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
So now to the plate, Shin-Soo Choo. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. His head-to-head with Darren O'Day. He's 2 for 3. Swing and a ball lined hard towards short. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
The shortstop, Elvis Andrews.
Ready for another chance? Elvis Andrews. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Two out, nobody on. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. High in the air out to center field. Inciarte is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Rangers set down in order, and it remains 5-3. Jose Leclerc takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 25, Jose Leclerc.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Dansby Swanson.
From the stretch. And here's a ball out towards straightaway center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Adam Duvall.
Stepping in, Adam Duvall, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Leclerc, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball called for strike 2. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. 2-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Final strike for the Braves. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
5-3, the final score in this afternoon's game. The Rangers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Corey Kluber takes home the win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. First for the victorious Rangers, 5 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For Atlanta, 3 runs, 11 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 8 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Braves and everyone at Truist Park, we'd like to thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you.